Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an ELC EVEN 90. It's not an Arty. No, this is my ELC EVEN 90 on my ForkU account. And I decided to take it out for a spin. Now, the last time I had such a good game in this little run around, I forgot to platoon at the last second, and I was offered a platoon by somebody who had 3 kills. But I was so wrapped up in killing the last enemy that I forgot to accept. And so I missed out on the medal. Right, it's a lovely little run around this thing. I think most of the Unicums just don't seem to have understood what this machine really means. It's just a total blast. It's a bit of fun. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's supposed to be to go YOLOing around the battlefield at high speed, and well, that's what I'm doing. In fact, actually, I'm off to the centre rock to do a bit of early spotting, and I don't have 6th sense on this little machine yet, so I can't tell if I've been seen or not. But I pulled back just in case I was seen and somebody decided to take a shot at me. I will at least know by seeing the shot go flying past me, and I'm getting some spotting damage straight away. There's a few up on that ridge line, and there's some more over here, and I'm giving plenty of opportunity to my team to plug a few holes. As you can see, that RU251 made a drastic error, and I see this IKV-90 sitting up there all alone, and I thought I'd send him a shell for company, and he backs away, and I pull back into cover after just having a quick look. And I do pull forward slightly early, but then pull back again, and there's no shells coming my way, so I know that the enemy's not interested. And then that one, though, that Wizzy 132 came up, popped up, and I thought, well, too good an opportunity to miss, but it was a snapshot and it didn't work. But I popped a reload in anyway, and I know I've got enemy behind me, including a tank destroyer, T-25-2, a bulldog, quite a few. But I'm not particularly worried about them, because I don't think they're worried about me. I think they're more worried about the cap. And we're reloaded. Now, there's somebody behind me. I can see that. Keeps popping up. But the rest of my team are having a bit of fun in the dip. The enemy keeps going into the cap and looking in the cap area. And I can't see any more on the ridgeline, so I thought, well, I'll pop up behind them and remind them that we can pop up anywhere with the ELCs. And I've got a bit more spotting damage. And I love the fact that you can jump over ridgelines in this thing. It's so much fun. And I can see that they're leaving the cap area, but there's somebody capping. So I decide to pop round the corner and say hello. Friendly tap on the rear. Oh, hello. Goodbye. And he's out the game. But unfortunately, he had a friend, which was that RU251. And I think he's not impressed. Because shortly after we do that, yeah, Bulldog turns up. And I pop him one in the rear, and he's out the game as well. So I've got 2 kills already. And yes, I've got somebody behind me. I can see him, T26E5, he's coming up. I'm trying to put the hill between him and me so I can avoid any fire. And I'm free now. I've got somebody ahead of me, an IS. And I thought, oh, well, I'm reloading, almost there. I thought I'd pay the IS a visit and help my other IS out. Okay, I've locked on. Another round in. And another. And that round misses. God knows why. But I pop up over the ridgeline. The IS can't get me. I'm off. And I'm off to the races. But I know there's a tank destroyer behind me. And to avoid him, and there's the IS firing at me again. He's not impressed. So, I'm popping round. Joining the rest of my team. And I'm just going to go over here, I think, and pay a visit to the rock again. It's only a brief passing visit because what I'm going to do now is a quick look in the cap just to make sure there's nobody there. I know that T26E5 is actually headed south. No, nobody there. All clear. But somebody got some shots onto him just as I went past there. So I think that may have been the Arty actually. So that was very nice. I picked up some damage assistance. Now, I stopped by that bush just for a split second because I thought the E5 might turn up. He didn't. And I think actually he has actually been... No, he's still there. He's still around somewhere. And oh dear, here comes a naughty moment by me. Yeah, I've spotted the enemy Arty and I'm going to say hello in my own special way. Hello, Mr. FV207. I know you're there. Hello. Bang. And you're gone. And that's my third kill. Now, somebody pops up there. In fact, it's two heavies over the other side and a tank destroyer. And I'm going to pop around the rocks this way because I could see it's this STRV-S1. And he did see me. And I lock on, but he sees me and he turns towards me, and I think he's also turning towards his own our own STRV. So I'm going to pay him a visit to his behind, and that forces him to turn, lets my STRV get a shot into him, and turning. Meanwhile, our own STRV. And I put 3 shots in there, but none of them come off. But the STRV kills the other STRV, and that's the end of that. But I'm thinking about going to the cap and resetting the cap, but as I'm on my way over, I think, no, I can easily deal with those 2 heavies. So I'm just going to try and get a better angle on them. Pop down the other side of the valley. It's an encounter battle anyway, so it's going to take forever for them to cap. And I might as well put a few rounds into these heavies first because I can help my team out. Okay, there's the KV3 and that's it. And he's out the game. Okay, now just need to deal with that T10. And that means the person in the cap must be the T26E5. Okay, coming up on the T10. Trying to make it... Oh, no, he popped behind that rock before I could do anything. I've got a teammate. Somebody's saying to me to actually go over to the cap. In fact, the M40 is saying, go to the cap, reset the cap. And I was thinking about going round the other way, but then I see the T28 HTC coming round. And I think, aha, now that T26E5 is actually going to go the other way. And he did. There he is. Hello. Bang. Bang. And that shot went in. And he rams me a bit, but... And the T28 finishes him off. And now all we've got to do is reset the cap. And that should be fairly easy, because I can dash over there really quickly. I'm not the only one who can move fast. The STRV's over there, going over there. But I'm much faster than him, so building up speed, trying to get up to 70 kilometers an hour. And we're there, 70 kilometers an hour. And we'll speed up as we go through the gap. And I actually offered to platoon at this point with the T28, and he Happily accepted. So we've now got Brothers in Arms on Platoon. The STRV is coming up on the cap, and you can see the T26. Now the STRV's full health. He's got 1,000 hit points, so he can survive a few hits by the T26. But I'm fully loaded, ready to go. The M40 puts a shot in, and there's me. I finally get around into him. That shot goes astray, and that one works. Oh dear, that was a bit of fun. A lot of effort, but there you go. Let's have a look at the results. And it was only a second class tanker. You know, all the people like TC have been putting the bar really, really high. If you want to get a good ace tanker in the ELC, you've really got to work hard, because there are so many good players out there like TC Freer and the Hub Games who've aced this little machine so many times. You now have to get a huge amount of XP in order to get an ace tanker. All I could do there was get a second class. But that is a record, because I haven't actually played this ELC on this account, and the crew are all 100%, but they don't have Sixth Sense or the other skills. All they've got is camo at the moment. But anyway, picked up a second class, fire for effect, fighter badge because I got 4, sharpshooter because I got more than 10 consecutive hits, spotter because I actually did some spotting damage, bruiser because I actually managed to get at least 10, well, more than 5 critical hits. I got 10, and this time I got the Brothers in Arms because I got at least 3 kills in a platoon, and I got a win rate of 3915. In fact, the thing is that there's so many tanks I actually struck during that battle. I can't show them all on the same page, but that doesn't mind. That doesn't matter. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, when it came to damage, I didn't do the highest amount. The M40 did very well indeed, 2,872 hit points, and the STRV managed to get 2,627. I only came 4th with 1,543. But when it came to kills, I was top of the table with 4, and when it came to base XP, I was top again with 1,109. And I think the reason for that is actually I was hitting mostly tier 8 and tier 9 tanks, which means that, or I was picking up assist on high rated tanks, or high tier tanks, which is why I was doing so well. Plus, of course, I was having a lot of fun. I fired 18 rounds, got 16 direct hits, 10 penetrations. Some of those rounds didn't go through, but I was only firing 8 AP during that battle. I didn't fire any APCR at all. In fact, I was very reluctant to actually even press the 2 button. I did damage of 1,543 hit points, of which 228 were at more than 300 meters. And sadly, some of that was actually on that FV207. I received 2 hits, 2 penetrations, and I spotted 5 enemy vehicles. I did damage to 9 enemy vehicles and killed 4 of them, and did damage assistance of 2,354. And I also managed to get 12 defense points by hitting the T26E5 when he was in the cap. I earned 83,237 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, because it's very cheap, I actually took away 73,729 from that battle. I earned 1,663 XP. I had a bonus for it being a premium vehicle of 166, and I had a personal reserves going at the same time, so I actually took away 3,493. But yes, it was a fun game, and this tank is a fun tank. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. What you're supposed to do is bomb around the battlefield as much as you can and just have fun in it. I mean, when I go into battles on Sand River, I spend most of my time bouncing over dunes at high speed and taking off and trying to do impossible stunts in it. I do spotting, yes, but I do spotting in such a way as to make it fun. I'll shoot over a ridgeline at high speed and then shoot back before the enemy can attack me. And that's tremendous fun because I'm scouting and I'm having fun at the same time. It's a go-kart. It's Johnny 5. It's Wally. It's everything. And it's a fun tank, so do get one if you can, because you will not regret it. This tank is just a ball of laughs. So I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give it a like, and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.